watching live or actually on the highlights note. So, yeah, lots been happening here in Norfolk, which we have recently done for the channel. Yes, we recently done, of course, some bits going towards the main marine parade, which is the main seafront, the famous one of Norfolk's finest beachside of Great Yarmouth. Yes, obviously, you've guessed it, we have been in Great Yarmouth on that note. And you can see in the background from GB News that the coverage is still continuing on as the coffin of the Queen Elizabeth II, Her Majesty, is now on its way to St George's Chapel. And of course, what a great funeral it was. It was very sort of remarkable, very well organised. And the other thing I have noticed that, of course, despite, of course, the Archbishop of Canterbury was a little bit on the nervous side because obviously couldn't get certain words in. But, of course, despite all that, it was absolutely brilliant overall. We watched it downstairs here where we are or have been for the B&B, which actually today they wanted to have a day off of the breakfast part of the B&B. But that means, of course, that's because of the bank holiday funeral, which took place today at 11 o'clock this morning. And highlights of that coming from GB News from the time, because we thought we showed this as a highlight note. You can see that when it's uploaded, if it's not already. But yeah, overall, I thought the funeral was quite remarkable. It set a good example, and it was just quite enjoyable and emotional. Had a bit of emotional in it. I had a bit of tear rolling down my eyes, especially when the national anthem of God Save the Queen and the King, I think it was as well. And of course, we now got to say God Save the King. And of course, it's, you know, a bit of sadness. And of course, on the other side, it's also a good celebration as well, as we had mourned the Queen for a lot of time here. There is a special news coverage with Dan Wootton tonight on the GB News, sorry. Not the Jam News, what am I talking about? But yeah, on GB News tonight at 9 p.m, Dan Wootton will be sitting a couple of hours at 9 o'clock, you know, and of course recapping on the great day of the funeral. But yeah, you can see GB News is still carrying on their coverage down there. They've done brilliant coverage, I have to say. Thank you very much for the thumbs up there, whoever done that. It's always a mystery thumbs up, I have to say, on that note. And yes, I'm about to have a cup of tea in just a moment, but just wanted to reflect on what we have been doing in terms of our visit here in Norfolk. I will, time to time, give a TWU, otherwise known as Touring With Us, update. So, yeah, we are not going to make any money on the coverage of the Queen, which we've put in a highlights sort of mode. There's only bits of it and probably the best moments and all that kind of thing. But I'm sure everyone saw it on TV, and I wonder how much viewing point it actually got. It'll be interesting to find out. So, yes, I'm next to the seafront here. I don't know if I can actually show it in view. Maybe I can, just for the pleasure of you lot. Can you see that out there, everyone? Not very well, but of course it's sort of glaring outside there. Oh, there you go. You can see a little bit of the sea in the far distance there. So that's the view I've got. So, yeah, I have to try and get my cup of tea in just a little bit here. I don't know if you can hear my voice very well. I seem to have lost the clip of this microphone. Perhaps I'll have to buy another one at due course. But I don't know how long this wire will stretch. It might stretch quite far. So, yeah. Probably can't go any further than this, but yeah, I've got coffee waiting here. I can pour it here, although you've probably seen someone pour a cup of coffee in their lifetime, but yeah, managed to get some sort of milk left. Of course, the people that normally tidy this room up are having a day off because it's bank holiday. Something to remember in the future, and yeah, something to pick up whilst you're in Great Yarmouth. I just wanted to let people know about it. It's useful to know that, of course, you can get the Guide of 2022, the Great Yarmouth one, and there's all sorts of things in there. Discounts, Lost World Adventure Golf, £1, for 2 people, adult or child, play for £7, and present this voucher and save. So yeah, there's Pleasurewood Hills, save for £5 per person, and take the ticket to go with it as well. So of course the region's award-winning family theme park voucher code Guide 2022, as in 22. Visit pleasurewoodhills.com and visit I have a discount voucher, or select it actually rather than visit, but yeah, or scan the QR code. And you've also got the Tube, which is 25% off cocktails or higher karaoke studio. Sounds good, doesn't it? So absolutely brilliant. I think somebody's coming in the room, or trying to anyway. So yeah, it must be Julian Plum, as in the fruit. Yeah, there you are. I thought it was Strawberry coming in there, although Strawberry did actually come and watch the funeral with us today. There's Plum in the background, Julian Spoons, who has been on the live streams, as you well know, and of course, has been wandering around Great Yarmouth as well, getting them, making the most of the sea air, that kind of thing. Thank you very much for the second thumbs up, by the way. It really, really helps boost the channel. And thank you very much for spotting us, by the way, if you have been spotting us. It's absolutely brilliant. And thank you very much for the recent subscribers. We have been going leaps and bounds throughout our time, but it's been amazingly increasing of late, which we thank you so much for. Maybe due to my recent visit, or our recent visit of Biggleswade, which of course is a little small town, and of course since sharing the video on the group on Facebook of We Love Biggleswade, I think it's gone a little bit viral, just a little bit, but that is useful. It's definitely useful. So yeah, there's heritage guided walks in the area of course, as well. It's in the area of Great Yarmouth. So yeah, you've got picture of Yarmouth, as in great, and of course, yeah, it's sort of goes up to about 16th of October. So some of the guided walks have already finished. So the next guided walk for Medieval Town Wall is 9th of October, and you got the finest key in Europe, which is of course the 6th and the 20th, of course September, and the 11th of October. Waterways and holidays follows that with, of course, the Free Heritage Open Days, and that's the 2nd and 25th of October. These dates might have passed by the time you've seen this live stream in the future, so bear that in mind. Quayside and Seaside at Galston-on-Sea, 27th of September and 18th of October, all 2022, by the way. Sun, Sea, Stars and Circus, 4th and 25th of September and the 23rd of October. Okay, remember where you heard that. Rows, as in Rose actually, Fish, Wives and Red Herrings, Of course, the last one would have been, of course, the 25th of August. That would have passed us by now. Gravestones and tombstones of Great Yarmouth Minster. Of course, the last one being of 4th of October. And glory stories of the Wicked Walk, which sounds fascinating. 8th and the 1st, or the 1st of, or the 8th of September 2022. And, of course, 30th of October, season final or finale. And, of course, medieval buildings. Yeah, that's the medieval buildings on Sunday the 11th of September, medieval fair special. And the inventors on Tuesday the 13th of September, free heritage opening days. That's the open days of the heritage ones. So booking is essential. Free heritage open days for the inventors, Tuesday the 13th of September 2022. So, yeah, lots of things happening around the Great Yarmouth area. Mostly it's out of season. But, of course, you've got all these lodges that you might want to stay if you wanted to. You've even got the Sand Dune, as in D-U-N-E, the Sand Dune Chalets, it's called, which offer superb views over the adjoining golf course and sand dunes. None are overlooked. Pets are welcome by arrangement. Free Wi-Fi available. That's sanddunecottages.co.uk. And that is in Tan Lane in Caister-on-Sea, Great Yarmouth. Bookings at sanddunecottages.co.uk. And finally, of course, Marine Lodge. Excellent location. Well, of course, you've got excellent location with sea views from the actual bar, dining room and terrace with free Wi-Fi available and ample parking. For best offers and availability, visit their website, marinelodge.co.uk. That's 19 to 20 Euston Road, Great Yarmouth in Norfolk. Okay, remember where you heard that. Absolutely brilliant. Marine Lodge. I think it's just over there, opposite from where we are, which is great. All right, okay, I'm just going to read you one more. Seadale Holiday Chalets, detached double glazed brick chalets in the village of Hemsby to accommodate up to 6 persons. Free parking next to the chalets. Seadale shops for holiday necessities at the entrance to the park. Personal supervision by owners ensures cleanliness and comfort. Free brochure from the T.C. Reeve, 6 School Road, Martham, NR 29, 4PX or Seadale shops. Of course, seadale.co.uk for more information. And that is at Beach Road, Hemsby, NR 29 again for HS. Inquiries at seadale.co.uk 01493 730041 or 01493 740674. So, yeah, very useful. And there's plenty more to see in the magazine as well. Of course, you've got your guest house as well. Kilbrannan Guest House, situated within easy walking distance of the beach and town centre. Cleanliness, hospitality, free parking, free Wi-Fi and superb breakfast included. That's 14 Trafalgar Road, Great Yarmouth, Norfolk, NR30 2LD. Inquiries at kilbrannanguesthouse.co.uk. And I'll just read you one more here for luck. The Maryland, of course, quiet location overlooking the Wells, as in Wellsy Sea Park and Sea. Bedrooms, ensuite and private parking. Wi-Fi is available, and that, of course, includes special diets catered for. Of course, 5-star food hygiene rating. That's Wellesley Road in Great Yarmouth, Norfolk, NR30. And of course, it's at 53 Wellesley Road as well. 1EX 01493 84409. And of course, the email is lucy@themaryland.co.uk. And the website for that is themarylandguesthouse.co.uk. Great stuff. Is there any more information that I can read you before we leave you today? So, yeah. There's the Time and Tide Museum of Great Yarmouth, Yarmouth Life, as in Great Yarmouth Life. So, of course, enter this restored Victorian herring curring works to find out the Great Yarmouth maritime heritage. And that's Blackfriars Road in Great Yarmouth, NR30 3BX 01493 743930. And of course, the website is museums.norfolk.gov.uk/time tide. So, yeah, the Circus Museum. After the circus, you can visit owner Peter Jay's amazing collection of 100 years of circus props, posters, and artifacts. And that's St George's Road behind the Circus Arcade, Great Yarmouth, NR30 2EU, and box office 01493 738877. Hippodrome circus.co.uk is the website for that. And the Toll House Goal, discover the fate of convicts, and in one of the oldest goals in the country, oldest gals, I think it's pronounced actually. Toll House Street, Great Yarmouth, NR30 2SH 01493 858 900. And the website for that is museums.norfolk.gov.uk/Toll House Girl. And the Elizabethan House, find out about the life of Tudors, Elizabethans, if I pronounce it right. So find out about the life of Tudors, or Elizabethans and Victorians in this Elizabethan merchant house. And that's at the South Quay in Great Yarmouth, NR30 2QH 01493 855 746. And the website for that is museums.norfolk.gov.uk/Elizabethan House. Hopefully you got the drift of that. Okay, everybody, that's just about it for me. Let's just read a bit of History Buff. Complete novice or total history buff, everyone can discover Great Yarmouth's rich heritage. Sorry about the door down there. That's Julian walking out. So, yeah, everyone can discover the Great Yarmouth's rich heritage. Get behind the bars at the country's oldest goal. Walk alongside the most complete medieval town walls and explore the award-winning Time and Tide Museum of Great Yarmouth Life. There's lots to discover, including the English heritage sites and the last steam drifter. So if you're watching absolutely anywhere here, massive hello to you, and thank you very much for the thumbs up and your huge support here. And please do subscribe to us if you haven't already. And hello to the We Love Great Yarmouth page as well. This may well be shared on that page as well, the huge page of all time on Facebook. Don't forget to check out our other channels. You've got Strawberry, Orange as well. And you've also got We Love Haverhill UK. If you're not familiar with Haverhill, do check out some of the content that we've got on there. We Love East Anglia is also affiliated with Touring With Us, and Lumen's platform as well, and social TV, which we haven't really spoke about much these days. But, of course, yeah, it definitely is about. But, yeah, Touring With Us itself is the main one. But, of course, you know, we need to ramp that up, see if we can get to at least half century of subscribers, which is about 500 subscribers. But if we could ever get to 1K, May not happen this year, but of course it may happen in the future. So we look forward to that. I can't wait for that very moment where someone actually gives us 1p. You can still do that by GoFundMe. Please do that. Use that facility and send us a donation if you wish to donate to the channel for the upkeep and the running costs, and that keeps us motivated and energized, and of course so that we can do more of this kind of stuff in the future. And every little helps, because the cost of living and all that kind of thing. We have to pay for travel to get to these places to showcase them for you, that kind of stuff. So of course, do use the GoFundMe link. You can also use PayPal, typing in nclouds small letters at hotmail.uk and send us a direct payment. But we appreciate every penny. And if you do want to purchase a sort of mug and be the first one to purchase a new logo mug, let us know that as well. And of course, let us know your address so that we can send it to you straight away. But the price is going to be about $9.99 at this moment of time. It's souvenir prices, I'm afraid. But so if you do want one, do let us know as soon as possible. Send us your address privately on our Facebook if you can, or Twitter as well, because we're also on Twitter as well, as in Touring With Us. We're also on Instagram as well. Wherever you message us, hopefully there'll be a suitable area that you can do so. Anyway, I've got my warm hat on today. That's probably why you're seeing that. And because I've got completely different hair from last night. You can see it's completely off now. It's gone off the rails, I think. But anyway, hopefully we get some good travel back when we return. We'll say ta-ta for now. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. And I think Julian's been the bin man, because the host decided, in respect for the Queen, not only that, but of course on bank holidays they like to have a day off anyway. But thank you so much. I'm going to have this coffee, which of course I'm going to pour this full cream milk here. I shouldn't really have full cream milk, but never mind, we're on some kind of holiday. But some people think it's holiday, some people think it's not. No holiday in terms of what we are doing, because we are supposed to do a job in a way. So I'll drink the rest of that coffee, which is kind of warm now. But it is quite a nice coffee actually. So anyway, we did get some milks, by the way, but I've got them somewhere down there, nice and safe. But they'll probably fill that up tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching. God bless you all, and don't forget to look out for your very own copy of this, and probably pick one up at a B&B or something like that, or any other facility like a train station, that kind of thing. So tell your friends about Touring With Us, and see if we can get some more subscribers before we leave on Wednesday. And so we'll sort of return back on Wednesday, all being well. But I only pray to God on that particular note, and somebody gives me that catchphrase a lot of times. But thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Have yourself a nice afternoon. Until you see us next, my friends, remember, it is the show that hopefully never ends. Ta-da from me, Nick, as in lovely decaffeinated latte.